Hey guys, Ziss here. Today we're gonna start going over some of the new features in Heart of the Swarm. I thought we'd begin by going through some of the changes to the computer players, the AI, and we've got a couple of new features to play with. First of all, the versus AI is more like the ladder now. You play a couple of placement games and then it automatically places you against enemies of different difficulties depending on how well you do, and if you lose a game it will lower the difficulty and the other way around as well. Then we have the training mode. This mode tells you what to do during the game, like when you're supposed to build stuff, and the first stage you only have like basic units and no upgrades or anything like that, and it's pretty slow. And then it gets progressively faster and more units unlock until you're in stage 3 where everything is like normal. And I'll just show you real quick how this looks. I really like the idea of this because it lets you sort of train build orders and stuff. The problem is that you can't actually choose a build order. So for Surg now, for example, it's a pool first and a pretty slow expansion. So you can't really modify this, but if this game mode where if you were able to, let me just switch this over. If you were actually able to choose your own build, then this would be really helpful to practice different builds and stuff and try them out versus friends or computers, whatever. So that would be really cool. I'm guessing they're gonna change that later on, but yeah, as you see, the game tells you to morph an overlord X number of drones, and we'll just keep going like this throughout the game. It will remind you to inject and all those stuff, so it's pretty good for new players, but not much else right now. But yeah, like I said, if they would actually let us make our own build orders in this, that would be really cool. And lastly, let's see here. When we go to custom games, we can actually choose what the AI will do. So this is really cool because you can practice defending different timing attacks, rushes, or just even observe like two computers battling it out and just choosing whatever strategy they're gonna do. So let's just do like this. This only works for, I think it's like harder. No, it's very hard at least. So very hard and elite. And then you get like this drop down menu here where you can choose whatever build the computer is gonna do. So let's just make something quick here. Just make a Surg with full rush. So it's gonna rush straight away, and you can even choose from like timing, aggressive, stuff like that. So you can be more specific if you want to practice against a certain unit or whatever. Let's make a Terran full rush and just start the game. And yeah, I'm not sure. I guess this can be pretty useful for, like I said, training against different stuff. And again, if you're a new player, you can always look at the timings of the computers because they're based on different build orders and stuff, and I guess that could be applied in your games. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh crap, I should probably have done this in a replay so I can speed it up. Actually, yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna open up like this. I did one of those games before. We don't actually want to watch the game. Let's see, which one was that? Ah, here we go. So in this game I took Surg and I chose Baneling Bust versus just random building Terran player. So let's just speed this up here, and we can see the productions and everything. So he's gonna go for a pretty aggressive build here, pull first, and very early baneling a nest, and yeah, the turn is just a random build here. I'm not sure what he's up to. But like you see, the computer will do whatever you tell him to do. So if you want to practice against Zerglings baneling busting you, if you feel that you're having a hard time defending that, you can just put an elite computer against you, tell him to baneling bust, and just play that a couple of times until you feel that you can defend it really well. So the problem is that the AI isn't really smarter. So, I mean, for example, if we look at this attack here, they run past each other here, which I guess that could work, but he's wasting a lot of banelings here, attacking buildings and stuff like that. Just threw away baneling on the command center instead of just going for the mineral lines, so it's not that good of a simulation of what would really happen, but yeah, something like it. If you don't mind the macro, or I mean the micro, sorry, the macro part, that's pretty much accurate, I guess, like build orders and stuff. So it's pretty cool. So that's just a couple of basic new features for the AI. So let me know in the comments what you think about this. How should this be improved? How can it be useful, if it even is useful? Let me know what you think, and I'll make sure to upload new videos about this if ever anything changes. So stay tuned for the next video, see what we'll cover then. Leave a suggestion if there is something special you want to see, and I'll see you next time. Bye.